right, so I'm doing another pick a card reading. Today's topic is what you can release right now, what life wants you to release and let go to bring in more stable structure in your life. So, timestamps are below in description and comment section. Basically, I'll just give you a quick rundown of how this works. So take a moment and pick one number that you most resonate with, number 1, 2, or 3, and just click the timestamp and see what's your message. Okay, so group number 1, if you pick number 1, this is the message for you. So you've got surrender to passion, find your calm, embodied knowing. Surrender to passion, get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. So I feel that the life is wanting you to let go of overthinking behavior. You might be a little bit obsessed with thinking about something rather than really just following your passion. I also feel that you guys are gaining new perspective. What you haven't recognized before is now revealing to you. And this might cause some sort of confusion, but it's all about perspective. You can think of it as an opportunity to really get to know what you're really passionate about. Yeah, now that you have this insight, you can identify what is the most valuable thing for you and you can start focusing on it. The rest of them is distraction for you. For some of you, I feel that you might have been kind of trapped or like stuck in the routine that you are supposed to do certain things over and over and over again. That is very methodical and tedious or repetitive. That doesn't necessarily add values or like lift up your hurt. So you could be like disinterested. You could start having this feeling of boredom and having like a monotonous lifestyle. For some of you, I feel that you guys have been seeing things in black and white perspective, not seeing the word in colors. But right now, the new perspective is kicking into you. Yeah, you're gaining new perspective. So I pulled out some tarot cards. At the present moment, you've got 6 of swords. So this definitely indicates transition of some sort. You are moving away. You're walking away from the old way of seeing things. You're letting go of perspective. And as an influence, you've got Wheel of Fortune. So this is another confirmation that change is in the wind. And you are like not only internally but externally. Like things are shifting for you to embrace a new way of thinking, new way of doing things. And yeah, I feel that there's an imminent need to change something up in your life. Like break the routines, disrupt your routines and spice up. I think that's the right word, spice up. And advice from your spirit guides or universe or God or higher dimension. You've got 7 of coins. To me, by reflecting yourself, going over what you've been doing so far and really keeping track of what you've accomplished so far, how you manage your time and money or energy, your attention. Be aware of where you are paying attention to. By doing so, I think you will have clearer ideas regarding where you want to go and reassure yourself, like re-identify the final destination or vision that you want to achieve. And the energy that is coming towards you in the near future, you've got King of Swords. So again, this has to do with your ideas, mentality. And I think you'll be able to see things from objective perspective. And you will have new perspective. It could be like a bird eye view, or you can even penetrate to a subject matter and really get to the core of the thing that you want to know, or you can analyze not only mentally or intellectually, but you can have a higher perspective regarding any issues or your journey that is waiting for you. Okay, let me take an analogy. So you were in the middle of forest, but all of a sudden you've got this huge drone and you are able to fly high and see the forest from the higher perspective. So now you have a clear idea that where you are right now, and you can see like where you are supposed to go. And you have this understanding whether you've been distracted or digressed from the path that you were supposed to be on, or you suddenly realize that the path you are on is not really leading to where you want to go. So I think that is the analogy that would make sense for your situation. So basically, follow your passion. So don't really think about, don't try to factor in, don't try to factor in all the opinions from others and so many variables. When you factor in too much things, you can overload yourself and you can lose the sense of direction. But when you focus on your passion, what you really are passionate about and what makes you feel good, things become clearer. Okay, so that is the message that I am getting for the group number 1, and I hope you resonated with it or have some sort of inspiration. Let me know how you think, if you'd like to share, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you. All right. So if you pick number 2, this is a message for you. So you've got inspire yourself, surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal is not manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. So, what I automatically pick up from this group, I feel that a lot of you guys might have been a little disappointed or frustrated with the pace of work, or things were not moving as quickly as you would like. And for some of you, you might have faced some kind of roadblocks that you never expected. So what universe or life wants you to do right now is to surrender the need to make things happen in a specific period of time, because there is a divine timing. And what's more important is to inspire yourself. So don't let outside factors let you down. Your personal happiness is independent of outside factors. I just came across this phrase from one of my favorite apps, which is called Find Joy app. This phrase was very sticking to me, and I think this is for you, group number 2. So inspire yourself no matter what is going on right now. They're already manifested. They're manifested based off of what kind of energy that has been hanging around in the past. So it's the result of the past or carried over energy, and it is you who make a decision and choose to go forward by choosing what type of energy you are embodying, you're emitting, you're expressing. So it's so pivotal for you to inspire yourself. Do your best to uplift yourself, basically. And in the current situation, you've got 3 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I feel that there were some sort of unexpected influence when it comes to your planning, your research, or your long-term visions or midterm visions. So that's what I am getting. And as an influence, you've got two cards popped up, King of Pentacles and King of Wands. So two kings came out, which is pretty cool. So right now, your situations are encouraging you to step up into your real role, step up into your true self, and be in charge of your situation. Take leadership instead of depending on what others people would be leading you to. So you need to decide. You need to make a decision on your own, and you can do it. Whether you like it or not, the situation might be kind of forcing you to really utilize your leadership qualities. So if you have been passive about doing things, or like having a relationship, or like carrying on some sort of projects, be vocal, speak up, and play your role. If your role was considered small, now it's time to make it more important. You don't have to tell people to appreciate you, but all these things start from within. So the more you appreciate and honor yourself, respect your qualities, talents, gifts, and your abilities, skill sets, and appreciate, acknowledge how far you've come so far. So I feel that you are in the middle of learning something, or you're in the middle of a tunnel. But sooner or later, even if you are not seeing any light at this moment, you will be getting there. So that's what I feel like I'm supposed to say right now. And as a crown energy, the support from your spirit guides or invisible world, you've got Five of Cups. This is interesting. So I just heard the word, don't deny your situation. Don't avoid the situations you are afraid of. Just face it and acknowledge it. If you think you did something wrong, or if you chose something that was not the most effective and efficient way of doing things, just acknowledge it. And what life doesn't want you to do is to blame yourself. Self-blame and being self-critical can severely damage your self-worth. That's the last thing you would want to do to yourself. From the objective perspective, if you think you made any mistake, just acknowledge it. No one is perfect, and people make mistakes at some point, and that's how you learn. So take an example of a baby. Babies are trying to walk when they're crawling, but they fall down a number of times, like a million times, but they don't really linger and dwell upon their failure. They keep trying. They don't give up. If they give up because they fall down and they stop trying, they won't be able to walk. But all babies are like that. And it's because when people are young, like, they are not so much programmed to negativity. Like, they're not afraid of failure. This kind of fear that is so prevalent in the society for adults, or young grown-ups, they are all learned fear. I personally see it as like a virus in the computer. So you need to get rid of it, because that's not helping you move forward. So if anything didn't turn out in a way that you preferred in the near past or in the present moment, just acknowledge it and face it. It's not the end of the world. You are still in the process, you're in progress. Mistakes or trials and errors are, necessary ingredients for success. And these are all part of the journey. So don't allow yourself to be frustrated and disappointed, and trust the divine timing, trust the work, trust the process, and trust how things will unfold naturally. Let go of your need to make things happen by the certain point in time. And what is coming up to your energy fields? You've got Knight of Swords. So I feel that once you get past with this emotion, I think you will be able to pick up your energy again and start being actively express yourself, and not necessarily outwardly, but you will have a lot of ideas and have this internal urge or push to do something. I think you will actually have a lot of inspiration once you start inspiring yourself by consciously choosing things that makes you happy, uplift yourself. I think you will have tons of inspiration, and I feel like this is like a brainstorming energy. You will have a lot of possibilities. Yeah, all sorts of possibilities. The door to possibilities are opening up to you. So just take charge of yourself. Be in charge of your situation instead of blaming others or blaming yourself. Acknowledge and honor yourself and just be in the good vibe. And I think in that way you will regain the energy to get things going, and yeah, things will unfold naturally. Really, there's no need to worry about anything. So I hope this is helpful for you. Let me know if you resonated with it, and please like and subscribe to my channel if you like. And yeah, feel free to share your feedback. And thank you. I will see you in the next one. Have a great day. So, group number 3, you've got radiate your light, spiritual truth, and surrender your fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always. Whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death, repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. So if you pick number 3, this is the message for you. What life or universe wants you to let go to bring more stability and constructive structure in your life. What I'm picking up from this group is that a lot of you guys have been kind of like staying in the egg, and now it's time to start breaking open, crack the egg. This can be daunting, intimidating, and you might be feeling these vulnerable feelings, but your soul wants to shine bright, and it's your ego that is afraid of it, because when you do it, when you like shine bright in beautiful light, your ego is thinking that your ego might die. I know it may sound stupid, but ego is that way. Ego is afraid of death and destruction, self-destruction. That's why it keeps imposing fearful thoughts and try to make people play small and depreciate themselves. So you need to get over it and really trust your own light, your inner self. Wow, oh my gosh, I love this spread. I love this reading, group number 3. So as a present situation, you've got Ace of Swords. This indicates that you have some great ideas. You recently, you are now finding some sort of breakthroughs to get out of your present situation and upgrade yourself into a whole another level. And as an influence, you've got 8 of coins, and this is the card of apprenticeship. This is the card of skill development, improvement, honing your skills. So I don't know, like whatever skill sets or knowledge that you have, you are upgrading those skills and abilities. And by doing so, you are increasing the chance of executing your brilliant ideas that you have right now. And as a crown energy, or the support from spirit words or the invisible world, you've got Ace of Pentacles. So totally, I feel a new beginning of some sort for this group number 3. And life wants you to create your option. to bring further stability into your life. It can be financial, it can be a relationship, it can be a project that will bring you lucrative advantage. It can be just a connection or information of some sort. So just stay open and be open minded. Don't limit yourself and try something new. Like, experiment is encouraged right now. For example, most of the time, if you've been staying at home, why don't you find a group or meetup group or any like community that you can join? You can drop in casually, or if you're already sociable person and going to a lot of events, perhaps try to go a different type of events that you haven't tried, but something that you feel resonating. So I think some sort of new influence by consciously choosing to experience something new compared to what you've been holding on to. I think this will bring you an opportunity, and this is so beautiful. In the upcoming energy, you've got the Emperor. The Emperor is the major arcana card. This is an archetypal energy, the embodiment of structure, stability, and groundedness. So, this is great. You are building something incredible, and this is going to sustain your life on the multiple levels. You can be more emotionally secure, stable, and financially as well. And I just feel like you are about to feel that you're more comfortable in your own skin. But what you need to get out of, what you need to release, is the fear of change. So drop the idea of what ifs. What if something goes such and such, blah 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 blah. Let it go, because that's all illusionary bullshits. And yeah, take the practical actions. Keep honing your skills, learning, gaining knowledges, and try something new, experimental, and yeah, be confident about yourself, because you have some brilliant ideas and you have the skills and knowledges. There is no reason that you depreciate yourself or feel less than you truly are. So let that go and just express yourself. Like, shine bright, step up into your own role, and let go of the fear of change. So, yeah, for group number 3, I feel that some sort of substantial stability and structure is coming in on your way, which is so beautiful. So, yeah, that is the message for you. And let me know if you resonated with it. And feel free to share your feedback. And please like and subscribe to my channel if you like to keep supporting my channel. And yeah, I hope you have a great day. And by the way, I am a fashion designer, and if you are interested in some of my designs that are closely related to spirituality, I have multiple collections. I'm going to launch my Color G collection that is basically color plus energy. So I have women's wear and gender neutral unisex streetwear collections, as well as spirit animal collections. I will be posting more videos about that, explaining in details. So feel free to check out my website, goldenember.net. And thank you, and I hope you have a great day.